Hello, Kehilat Tzion. We're in Erev Shabbat, Parashat Shemini. And in our parasha, we read about the 8th day of Yemei HaMiluim. In the first 7 days, Moshe Rabbeinu was in charge of the Mishkan. He was the one who brought all the sacrifices. He did everything in the Mishkan. From now on, it's passed down to the Kohanim. The Kohanim are now taking the responsibility for working in the Mishkan. Morenu v'Rabbeinu, Rav Lichtenstein, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, that on this week on Rosh Chodesh Iyar will be his 10th Yahrzeit. So he has a very interesting insight on this change, on this development from Moshe to Aharon. He says it's a change from prophecy to Kehuna. From the idea of a prophet is someone who brings a new message from Hashem. And the Kohanim continue working accordingly. They continue working in the Mishkan day by day, practicing it, maybe deepening this message and the experience of the first encounter with Hashem that was the prophecy. The Mishkan is a new encounter of Am Yisrael and Hashem, and it begins with the prophet, but it becomes something daily that has to be done as a routine again and again, and that's where the Kohanim continue. And of course, it's important to start with Moshe and not with the Kohanim in order to have the excitement of something new, of a beginning. Not to start and saying, oh, okay, this has to be done now for the next 30 days. This is how you do it. No, to be excited from the beginning. The first moment and the first encounter, this first experience of being in the Mishkan is something to be excited about. It's something that has to be Am Yisrael, and every individual should be uplifted from it. Okay, that's the beginning. But then, not just to keep Avodat Hashem focused on those high moments, but also on the daily work that comes day after day, the routine in the Mikdash. But of course, all this is also a metaphor for how we worship Hashem throughout our lives. It's not all dependent on those peaks, but also on the day-to-day nitty-gritty details. But of course, we can't only have the nitty-gritty details, then we miss the light, we miss the point, we miss the encounter and the meeting with Hashem. We need to put the excitement into those details. We have to have this idea, like many like to learn from the pasuk in Tehillim. I have one request from Hashem, that is to sit, to dwell in the house of Hashem all my life, but then ulevaker beichalo, and to visit in his mikdash. So does he want to visit or does he want to sit? And the idea is, many say, to have both experiences, that to be in a place permanently, but feel excited about it as if it's new. And that's what the Mishkan is trying to tell us from the beginning. We have the prophecy and we have the mundane, and the Kohanim, the prophets and the Kohanim. We have the excitement and the mundane. And the idea is to put them together, to connect them, and have them each part giving its strength to the others and turning it into something whole. The complete way of worshiping Hashem is with the moments of excitement that give the ability to go through the routine, and the routine that maybe deepens and strengthens those moments of excitement, brings them upon us, they become even with more of a meaning and importance. So we have to have both. And now we are in the week of between Yom HaShoah and Yom HaZikaron and Yom Haatzmaut. And this is a time to look at Medinat Israel and look at the things that we have succeeded in doing, and look at the things the challenges that we still have, especially in the time of war. And to look at this, and on the one hand, not to forget the excitement, not to forget to look at Medinat Israel with great appreciation and understand what a zchut it is for us to live at this time, but on the other hand, to realize how much effort we have to put into it daily in order to keep it and in order to better it. If we don't have both aspects, if we don't have the excitement and appreciation, and we don't have the ability to work at things daily as a routine in order to turn them into deeper and better, so we're missing something very important. Bezrat Hashem will learn also to look at Medinat Israel and that with both aspects, to great appreciation and also an enthusiasm to go and work daily on turning our country into an even better place. Be'ezrat Hashem. Shabbat Shalom.